Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. Got the MLB, NBA, and NHL public betting guide for you guys, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Start with the MLB, Mariners and Tigers. 99% of the money on the Tigers plus 1.5. 84% of the money on that under 8.5. And then 94% of the money on the Tigers money line. Reds and Marlins, 73% of the money on the Reds plus 1.5. 87% of the money on the under 7.5. And then 92% of the money on the Reds money line. Mets and Nationals, 95% of the money on the Nationals plus 1.5. 65% of the money on that over 9. And then 95% of the money on the Nationals money line. Pirates and Orioles, 68% of the money on the Pirates plus 1.5. 64% of the money on the under 8.5. And then 80% of the money on the Orioles money line. Don't see anything on the Rays and Yankees right now. Braves and Blue Jays, 74% of the money on the Blue Jays plus 1.5. 83% of the money on that over 8.5. And then 98% of the money on the Blue Jays money line. Cardinals and Red Sox, 96% of the money on the Red Sox minus 1.5. 80% of the money on that over 10.5. And then 61% of the money on the Cardinals money line. Angels and Guardians, 68% of the bets are on the Guardians plus 1.5. 68% of the money on the over 8.5. And then 66% of the money on the Guardians money line. Astros and White Sox, 68% of the money on the White Sox plus 1.5. 99% of the money on that under 8.5. And then 80% of the money on the White Sox money line. Royals and Brewers, 80% of the money on the Royals money line. Cubs and Twins, 88% of the money on the Cubs plus 1.5. 94% of the money on that under 7.5. And then 67% of the money on the Twins money line. Phillies and Rockies, 52% of the bets are on the Phillies minus 1.5. 84% of the money on that under 11.5. And then 77% of the money on the Rockies money line. Rangers and Athletics, 98% of the bets are on the Rangers minus 1.5. 94% of the money on that over 8.5. And then 81% of the money on the Rangers money line. Giants and Diamondbacks, 71% of the money on the Giants money line. And then the Padres and Dodgers, 59% of the bets are on the Dodgers minus 1.5. 63% of the money on that under 9. And then 65% of the money on the Padres money line. And then NBA, Knicks and Heat, 92% of the money on the Heat minus 5.5. 99% of the money on that under 208. And then 63% of the money on the Heat money line. Warriors and Lakers, 58% of the money on the Warriors plus 2.5. 90% of the money on the under 221. And then 51% of the money on the Warriors money line. And then the NHL, Panthers and Maple Leafs, 83% of the bets are on the Panthers plus 1.5. 93% of the money on the under 6.5. And then 73% of the money on the Panthers money line. Oilers and Golden Knights, 60% of the bets are on Vegas plus 1.5. 72% of the money on that over 6.5. And then 96% of the money on the Oilers money line. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.